Good morning. I'm so happy you're here in the garden with us. Things are just growing so beautifully. Do you hear those birds? Oh, and look at our brand new little baby grapes that are coming out. And look at our gorgeous, gorgeous rose over there, just bloomed just today. So, what we're going to be doing today, while I'm putting on my apron, we are going to be doing planting things in our garden that are going to be helping our garden to be beautiful, but also it's going to help our garden to be safe against maybe birds or maybe squirrels or something that might like to come, or insects even, that might like to come and taste our garden. So here's how we're going to do this. They do not like the smell of our marigolds. They don't like the smell of our onions, and they don't like the smell of our garlic. So if we plant this means our garden is going to be totally safe from any pests. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first tool that I have to use is my shovel. Okay, and I'm going to hold it down very carefully when I'm going over to my garden. Then I'm going to do a nice hole because for my marigold, I have to make sure that this root ball is completely covered up so that it will grow correctly. If it isn't covered up and it just gets too dry, it's just gonna dry out. Okay, now, all right, I'm gonna do it this way. Dig, dump, dig, dump, dig, dump, over to the side. Now I have a nice hole here. The hole is about, let me see, it's about this deep. And I think that that's going to be just deep enough for my root ball. Yep, it'll be just fine. So now I'm going to take my plant very carefully so I don't disturb the root ball here. I'm not going to disturb it because as soon as it has water, it's going to start growing. So put it right in here. And then I'm going to carefully put the dirt back around it. All right. Now, I'll wash this tool in a minute. I'll put it here while I'm waiting. But the next tool that I have to use is my garden rake. And with my garden rake, I'm going to very carefully rake around, smooth out all that soil. And I'm going to make sure, however, that it's still fluffy. So I'm going to do what I showed you in our first lesson. Push, turn, push, turn, push, turn, push, turn. Now it's planted. The soil is nice and friable, and which means fluffy, so that air and water can penetrate, and the roots also. Then I need to wash this. So we're all done, except for one last thing I have to do. I have to water it. So I'm going to take my water can by the handle. I'm going to hold the spout, and I'm going to sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Yeah, that's great. Okay, now it's like rain, and it's looking like it's really happy having that water. Okay, I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to turn it back. Remember, we were talking about putting it back for everybody else in your classroom. Let's put this back, turn the same way. Handles and spouts all turn the same way, so it's ready for the next person. Now, remember how I showed you how to clean this? Look. Brush. 1. Now I'm going to really clean it. Then I'm going to knock the drops off. Now that looks nice, and I'm going to put that back, and I'm going to nest it with the blades the same way and the handles the same way. And then my fork, I need to wash this one. So, again, dipped it in, brush. Other side. Perfect. Nest it back the same way. Nest the tines through the same way. Okay, now we are ready. This beautiful garden now is just going to keep growing and growing. And the last thing that I need to do is I need to take off my apron. And you remember how we were supposed to fold it up? No. You know what? When you do your apron, it's really important that you don't make like a knot. I don't know why this is not going to open. Well, you remember exactly how you're supposed to fold up this apron. That's a good lesson because we need to be really careful that we do not put those in knots. Because if we do, then no one can get it out. Now, here's how we fold it, however. Put it down on our table. I'll put it here so you can see. Put it down on the table. Strings. Strings. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. There we go. Okay. Even though we had a little glitch with getting this off, the birds were really happy with this lesson. I hear them singing. Okay, so have fun with your garden at home, and I love you, and you're going to love your garden more and more.